Hello everyone and welcome back to engineering. In our previous lesson, we learned how to create a basic 2D drawing. Now, in today's lesson, we are going to learn how to draw what we cannot see. So we are going to introduce new line types called dashed lines or hidden lines. And they show us the details of the smaller things that we cannot normally see. So let's get started. For this lesson, again, you will need a sharp pencil, an eraser, a pencil sharpener, your ruler, and your grid paper. So let's get started. And we know for each of our drawings, we need to create a title block. And for each of our drawings, we're going to use the exact same title block. We remember from our first drawing, our title block is going to have 2 blocks up, then a thick line, then another 2 blocks up, and another thick line. Then from the left, 10 blocks in with a thick line, another 10 blocks with a thick line, and another 10 blocks. We have our name, class, our drawing name, date, and scale. After we have all of that, we again draw in our center lines. Now let's get started with drawing what we cannot see. A lot of times in a drawing, we need extra information, things that we cannot see, and then we use hidden lines or dashed lines. So how do we use them? First, let's recreate the drawing of our house. For our house, you can use all the same information from our first drawing. Now we have our house. But I want to add more information. I want to add more detail. So let's start. From our center line, we count 5 blocks down. And then we start with our dashed lines. Yeah. So this is what a dashed line looks like. It's a short line with a gap in between, and it's also very light. Now again, from our center line, we count 3 blocks down. Now we have some extra information of what is happening inside of the house, but not everything just yet. From the top of your roof at the center line, count 3 blocks up and mark it. 3 blocks up over our center line, we draw a thick dark line straight to our dashed lines. And then again we connect these 2 lines, and there we have a chimney in our house. We have a thick dark line showing the parts that we can see, and a light dashed line showing the parts inside the house that we cannot see. Okay, now we have learned how to use dashed lines and show information that we cannot see. In our class, we are going to learn more about this and in different ways we can use it. Now what you can do is complete this drawing by adding all the needed dimensions like we practiced. Remember, dimension lines do not touch our object, and they are also light lines like our center and dashed lines. In our next lesson, please prepare your sharp pencil, your eraser, pencil sharpener, your ruler, and most importantly, your grit paper. And see you in our next lesson.